everyone, Morgan here. So today I want to talk about how to be prepared for a drought, and most specifically how to have water available during times of drought. Now, any place can really experience times of drought, but of course, more specifically, even desert areas can be in a drought. And yes, you may be thinking, well, isn't the desert always in a drought? Actually, no. There are some times in which it's just totally lush and beautiful. This year in particular, we're in a drought, and I know that there's other places like in Utah that are being warned of, drought, and be prepared for it, okay? So I want to explain the best ways that you can be prepared for a drought. And of course, the first way is to stock up on bottled water from the store. Just get a case, some gallons of water, anything like that, and really stack it, okay? And when you stack it, just make sure to put a blanket or something over it to keep any sort of direct light, whether it's sunlight or light, any light, just keep the light away from it. But as long as it stays shut and closed and away from, that direct light, it should be good. I even store gallons of water in our vehicles, and it lasts quite a long time. In fact, it lasts, I've had it in there for 6+ months, and, I've opened it, tried it, and it's been perfectly fine. I keep it under the seats, or I keep it covered with blankets and that kind of thing to keep it out of that direct sunlight. So another way is rain collection. This is our rain collection barrel. We have a couple here, and we're always getting more, but you don't actually need to connect your rain barrel with gutters. I have a picture here of a trash can that we turned into a rain collection bucket without gutters. We just kept it, outside, and we kept a mesh over top that kept debris and bugs out, as well as, obviously keeping mosquitoes from breeding. But, keep that mesh over top to where water can come in, but nothing else, right? And so, we had a little spigot on the bottom, and we used that, and we never had gutters with it. It was always full. We were always having to use it. Loved that little trash can rain collection bucket. And of course, be sure to sanitize any rainwater that you collect, or use it for your garden or animals or anything like that. Rainwater can basically be used for almost anything. I have a video that talks about how to use and consume rainwater safely down below in the description. And you don't even need like huge rain collection barrels like this. You can just do like 5-gallon buckets, or just like bigger buckets. Just put a mesh over it, like I said, with the trash can, just anything to collect rainwater, anything. Just make sure it has that mesh over it so that bugs or debris can't get in, and it's letting that water in, but not letting bugs or anything else get in or breed or anything like that. The next one is going to be filling up containers of water. So these blue barrels are made to hold water. You can use this for rain collection, or you can use it to just fill up with water. When you do fill up containers, whether it's jerry cans, these big 55-gallon drums, literally you could fill up almost anything, and then what you do is you just pre-treat it. So again, whether it's jerry cans or this 55-gallon drum, what you would do is you would fill it with water and then put bleach in it, however much bleach you would need to treat the water. So you would put, like for like a 55-gallon drum, you would just add up however much bleach you would need to put in based on, the calculations. I'm going to put a link down below for that. But, so just put however much you bleach, seal it up, and there you go. And then when you want to use that water, you can treat it again if you want, filter, boil, bleach it again, whatever you feel most comfortable with, put it through your Berkey, whatever. So definitely water purification methods will be important with this as well. But collecting water in this, filling up jugs and things like that, just make sure that if you do use any jugs that are used jugs, like a lot of people refill like juice bottles and things, make sure you really thoroughly clean those bottles, including the cap. Make sure you just really thoroughly clean it. And I would really advise against filling like milk jugs, because the milk, like the bacteria of the milk, just stays in that plastic no matter how long you use it, or I'm sorry, no matter how much you clean it. So I would advise against using milk jugs, but anything else can almost be used. Just again, make sure you thoroughly clean it. And then the last method I'm going to talk about is conserving. I think everyone should be really aware of conserving water, you know, but especially in drought times, there's lots of things that we can do to conserve water, you know, just really basic stuff like turn off the water when you're not using it, like in between brushing your teeth or washing your hands or that kind of thing. You know, when you wash dishes, again, turn off the water when you're not using it. You know, use a more water-friendly dishwasher, or use a more water-friendly washing machine, that kind of thing. Like we have a washing machine that I can actually choose how much water it uses. And then you can use like smaller loads, but sometimes smaller loads may not be more efficient, just kind of depends. You know, take shorter showers. We actually have a shower in our RV in which we turn on and off. We don't let it just run. We actually turn the water on, we, you know, rinse, whatever, we turn it off, you know, we lather up, do whatever we got to do, then we turn it back on and then rinse, turn it off, that kind of thing. I know all of this stuff kind of seems like a hassle, but conserving water in general should be kind of a priority for a lot of us. I think we sometimes kind of just mindlessly use water without kind of thinking about it, especially when it so freely flows from the faucets. But water is kind of a finite resource for us. And so, you know, no matter where you live, you know, you may have an abundance of water now wherever you live, but unfortunately that can change. You know, we're seeing changes happening all over the place. So, you know, just try to conserve water where you can, and, you know, stock up on that water, collect rainwater, you know, just do whatever you can to, you know, be prepared for that drought, especially if you're connected to the water system, you know, like if you don't have a well, but also wells can dry up. It happens. You know, even if you have a well, I would still suggest stocking up on water. But especially if you're connected to like a water system where they can just shut your water off at any time, especially if they're already warning you about a drought, definitely stock up on that water however you can. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.